right, welcome back to another segment of the Sip of the Show, brought to you by Devil's River Whiskey. So, Andy, what do we have going on today?
Today we're going to do a really simple, also refreshing cocktail with Devil's River Whiskey called a Gold Rush. It's a modern classic from the world famous bar Milk and Honey that is no longer in New York City. Yeah,
sounds good. I'm going to get out of your way and let you do your thing.
Yeah. So. Shaker tins, they're a tool that a lot of people might not necessarily have at the house, and that's okay. You're not going to get the exact same thing out of just tossing drink back and forth from one cup to the other, but if you don't have a shaker tin in a pinch, it will do you justice to do so. I'm going to work with a shaker tin. If you just have this one and a pint glass that sits in there, you can use that as well. But starting out with the drink, we're going to use 2 ounces of Devil's River Small Batch 90 proof bourbon. This is one of those super simple drinks that has 3 ingredients. The second ingredient that I'm getting ready to come into is 1-to-1 honey syrup. And that sounds crazy if you don't know what I'm talking about. All it is equal parts honey and hot water until the honey thins out. The reason that you want to thin your honey out into a syrup is because if you put raw honey into a cocktail and then add ice, if you've never played with cold honey, it gums up and it doesn't incorporate into the drink very well. So you just cut it with equal parts hot water and let it dissolve and then cool to room temperature. It's shelf stable for as long as your honey was, as long as you used a clean container and clean water to make it with. And then we're gonna do half an ounce of lemon juice. I'm sorry, 3/4 ounce of lemon juice that I've already strained out. Again, if you don't have a press to get good juice, just squeeze it with your hands. The thing with lemons is you got a lot of seeds, so you're gonna have to fish the seeds out. I went ahead and did that so we could save some time today. So there's our 3/4 ounce lemon juice. And then I'm gonna fill this shaker up with a lot of ice. Give it a good shake. And this is gonna go into a rocks glass with a big ice cube. These big ice cubes are very easy to source at the house. Go to Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works, get online, Williams-Sonoma. You can order them for cheap. Silicone ice molds, 2 by 2 inch cubes. You can get a 2-inch sphere. It's all really easy to make at the house. And no, they're not gonna be crystal clear if you make them in your freezer like they are at the cocktail bars, but they do the trick, I promise. You're just gonna strain it over your big ice cube. This drink calls for no garnish. The garnish game is a weird one, guys. If you're playing at the house, the only reason that you ever need to add a garnish to a drink is if it adds to the drink. If it doesn't add to the drink, you're wasting your time and money. Gold Rush. Cheers.